lot of comic books to open. How many comic book packs do I have? I have a bunch of mystery packs. I got 12 mystery comic books. Oh, I got 24 of them actually. Oh my goodness, I have 36 of them. Wow, 48 of them. Um, and then awesome comic grab bag, 20 different comics. So I have 68 of comics. And then 88 actually. I have 88 comics that I don't know what the identity is of these comics. And I'm about to find out, chat. Alright, let's go through all these comics together, shall we? Oh boy. I kind of want to start with the mystery packs. Because I have the most of them. You know. Alright, let's see what this one is. I don't need... I already know what one of them is. I can literally flip it around. And one of them is a Star Trek comic book. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what we got. Yeah. 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 Alright. This is so hard to open. So much tape. Jeez, how much tape do you need, guy? Oh, wow. Okay, so that was two things of the tape that I just took off. Another tape thing, maybe? Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. Okay, I can see why I needed all that tape, because this part was open. Alright. Here we go. There's 12 mystery comic books. Let's see what they are. We got The Ward by Dark Horse Comics. Well, look at that. We'll just cursory quick glance at it. It looks to be like darker themes. That's cool. Oh, it's an issue number 2. Alright. Let's see. Now we have The Unborn, issue number 1. So I'm going to actually put the issue number 1 separate from issue number 2. So issue number 1 will be back here, and everything else will be in its own pile. So I don't see who this is published by. Source Point Press. This is The Unborn. Let's just do a cursory. Oh, okay, it's pretty colorful. So this is exciting. I'm glad I have an issue number 1 of that. And then we have Mike Danger. This is Mike Danger. Who is this published by? Tekno Comics. This one's pretty cool. Let's see what the colors are like inside. Okay, this seems to be pretty gritty and full of sex, violence, and drugs. Well, I don't know about the drugs part, but definitely sex and violence. Cool. And this is in issue number 5. Alright, now next one we have is A Dark Interlude. Is this published by Volt? I don't know who this is published by. But this is a number 1. Look at that cover. That looks pretty. Yeah, it seems like it is by Volt. Published by Volt. But let's see if the cover reflects the colors. And wow, okay. I really like the colors in this already. So this is an issue 1. Cool. So, issue 1 pile goes. Next one, It's Science with Dr. Radium, published by Slave Labor Graphics. This is an issue number 2. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is not in color. This is entirely in black and white. Okay, cool. I like the, this definitely reminds me of, like, newspaper work. For sure. The cover supports it, too. So there's that. Alright, what's the next one? Oh, that's not an issue 1. That's an issue number 2, so this goes in the regular pile. This is an issue number 3 of The Eradicators. And who is this published by? Does it say? I literally can't tell who it's published by. This seems like an independent comic. And this is in black and white, and it's got the newspaper prints. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is less, like, newspaper-esque style. So there's that. This is signed by someone? Who is it signed by? So Best Wishes is this is Scarlet Traces. This is a #1 Dark Horse 20 years. Scarlet Traces The Great Game. I'm gonna assume I don't know who is assigned by, but this is interesting. Alright. Let's do cursory glance. Okay. It's got like a style to it. Let's see the coloring. Oh, wow, okay, this is bold coloring. Fun, bold color choices. Cool, I'm excited to read this. This is going in the issue #1 pile. Alright, now we got issue #4 of Magnvi's Robot Fighter. This is interesting. I can't tell who it's published. Valiant? Published by Valiant? I can't. There is a. I can tell how old this is. This is play Beetlejuice on your NES. This is really old. And it's in really good condition. Which is actually really crazy. Alright. Is there like information on the inside? Okay, this is from 91. Okay. So this is very well preserved book from the 90s. And this is issue #4 of Robot Fighter. It looks like the colors are pretty popping in there too. Alright, we got issue #22. This is published by Valiant, and this is Hairbringer. Issue #22 of Hairbringer. Valiant. Valiant, not Valiant. I don't know how to pronounce words. It's advertising for Mortal Kombat. It's coming out September 93, guys. Are you guys excited for Mortal Kombat? It's coming out, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be like. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so I feel like the colors in this one seem to be all over the place and no specific color palette. But somehow it looks pretty interesting. So I'm excited for that. That is in issue #5. Now I have issue #2 of Eagle. And I can't tell who this... Oh no, it's published by Crystal. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Let's do... Okay, it's not in color. It's just in black and white. I like the style. It's kind of got some anime vibes, honestly. That's what this gives me the impression of. Eagle issue #2. All right, we've got a couple more books in this stack. This is Thor. Sorry, this is the variant edition. This is issue #9. This is Thor, and what the back says: Marvel celebrates Native American Heritage Month. So I can already tell this is pretty recent, but how recent? Let's see. 2020. Okay, I guessed it. Alright, so here's what it looks like. You got a gay rainbow, but that's just what the bridge looks like. Anyway. Okay, this is pretty popular in the colors. I like the colors in this one. I have no idea what this story's about. I'm not even going to read this until... This is issue #9. I'm putting the #1s in a specific pile so I can start reading them and then reviewing them. Star Trek Vulcan's Vengeance Part 2. IDW. Look at that. This is who it's by. Okay, here's the weird art style. It's serviceable. It's pretty colorful. And I do like how there's like a cohesive color palette to each page. So there's that. I like it. When was this from? I'm curious. 2012. Okay. So this is going in everything that's not an issue #1 pile. So now I got another one. It's open. Here we go. So much goddamn tape. think it should be illegal to have this much tape. Alright. Alright. Let's see what these comic books are that I got. Valiant. Issue number 7 of Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And these seem to be in their sleeves. So, oh boy. Let's take a cursory look at this just real quick. I just want to see what it is, like an overview. Okay. Interesting art style. It's kind of got the same issues of not choosing a color palette for the entire page, and so it's using a bunch of colors. Personally, when it comes to comics, and also just in art in general, I prefer things that like stick to a specific color palette per page, because like if you don't, it's just gonna look messy. I don't know what this is, or this, but this is issue number 4 and issue number 3 of the same series. It looks like there's a guy, he's fighting some dudes. Robot lady and some sort of sea monster. Alright, let's see what's this like? What is it? What's in here? What's it going? I'm doing issue number 4 first. Let's do front to back. Okay, this is taking place in space. Okay, interesting. Art style's alright. The colors are a little bit more cohesive, but still all over the place. Let's check out what issue number 3 is. Oh, I found number 1 of Robot Fighter, but I'll show that off in a second. Here's issue number 3, and let's do a cursory look. Okay, cool. This one has more cohesive color palette per page, which I like. Interesting art style. A lot of ads in the middle of the book. Cool. Oh, man. Alrighty. Put this back in here. I got number 1 of Robot Fighter. Body, it says, Mint is the new Cecil. What do you mean by that? Alright, here we go. Robot Fighter, issue number 1! What was the other one that I found earlier? Robot Fighter, issue number 4. I'm going to put this to the side. Hopefully I can find the other 2 issues. Scar, 89 Like You hat. Where'd you get it? Well, you can find it on... you can find it on the all kind. Well, this hat specifically is not in production anymore. Elon Skyver gave it to me and Young Clippa personally, but I think you can find other color variations of the hats on his eBay store. Cyberpunk 9, I think is what it's called. The eBay store is. All right. How many cacti and succulents do I have? I have 43. I've counted. All right, here we go. Robot Fighter. Here's what it is. Oh boy. There's like a big bookmark in the middle that's like preventing me from doing the cursory book flip. Interesting style. Interesting colors. It seems like each color is like adhering to its own color palette within the panel. And not necessarily like being cohesive with the entire page and the scene, which I prefer. So that's going in number 1. This is Hairbringer, issue number 41. John Edgar says, nice comics helmets. Thank you. I went to the local flea market, and they had all these comics. Well, they had all these mystery comic book packs, and I just picked them up along with a bunch of other comic books. I gotta go to the flea market again. Alright. Oh, hello, Kiros Comics. Hail the chat. Hello. I have issue 41 of Hairbringer, The End of Innocence. Alright, let's do a cursory look through. Harbringer is what it's called. Alright. Let's see. It doesn't say who drew it on the top. April 95. Harbinger. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Harbinger. Harbinger. How do you pronounce it? Harbinger? Uh, Harbinger. Harbinger. I don't know how words are. This is an interesting style. It's kind of got like a watercolor style to the coloring. The line art's whatever. This is intriguing though. This is 30. This is issue 41. She has a Twitter, Autistic Boobs. If y'all don't know, yes, I do have a Twitter. It's twitter.com/autisticboobs. Or if you just want a quick site to see all of my socials, that's at autisticboobs.com. Alright. Harbinger. Number 7, and it's starting to rain again. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's raining. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's gonna thunder. That'd be cool. Alright, let's come on, fucking tape adhesive. Fucking tape sucks. Alright, here we go. Harbinger. Issue number 7. It's got advertisements for Terminator 2 in the back. For the game though. Okay. There we go. Cool colors in some of the pages. Some of the other pages are just kind of like, whatever colors. But this back page though. Ooh, I like that back page. I like how the way it's colored. Alright. Man, I have a lot of Harbingers I've been gotten. Alright, here is Harbinger issue number 4. Here it is. Alright, let's take this piece of tape off. Yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Here it is. Harbinger issue number 4. Also has the same advertisement as the last one. Obviously, it's like this within the months. Okay. So, I do like the action, and I do like... It does seem like there is a color palette that adheres to some of the pages. This is cool. That's pretty neat. I like it. Alright. There's that. We have... Shadow Man! Issue 8. Here we go. Issue 8 of Shadow Man. Let's open this. Oh man, this was put in upside down. That's funny. But when I put the book back in, I'll put it in the correct way. Oh, there we go. There we go! Shadow Man! Okay, let's see what it looks like at a cursory glance. Looks like there's no coherent color palette except for in some of the scenes. But it looks to be pretty bloody and violent. I do like the sky is purple. It's just solid purple. Alright, this is looking pretty promising. It's a nice, promising comic book. Shadow Man, issue number 8. Alright, and then the next one after this, if I can figure out how to put this in the bag. Here we go. Shadow Man, issue number 9! Wow! Shadow Man, issue number 9, which is also put in backwards. I mean, upside down. Oops. Alright. Here we go. Shadow Man, issue number 9, and for you want to see the cover of the next comic book I'm pulling out, which you can probably see right now. But I'll show it to you officially. Alright, let's see what Shadow Man looks like. Ooh, boy. Okay. It seems like is this later? Or, yeah, this is later. The art is slightly better than the first one. And I like the colors in this one a lot more than the last one. So that's Shadow Man issue number 9. How many cactuses I got? I got 43 behind me. I have 43. That's a lot of them. And I intend to collect more throughout my life until I have all the cactuses in the world. Oh my goodness. What is this? Okay, so we have now Babylon Crush. Whoa, this feels really risque. What issue is this? Issue number 4. It says on the back. And I would show the back, but there's some lady spreading her cheeks on the back, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, this is black and white. This is interesting. I have no idea what this could possibly be about. Oh, there's some sexy ladies in it. Although I think there's too much black line art for me. It's just weird. I don't know. Is there titties? No, I don't see any titties, but there are some pasties over the nipples. Remember when Patrick Tree climbed to clown you and said, "Does she even have any comic books?" Mince proceeds to pull out hundreds of comic books for the rest of the stream. Yes. I think it was Chris Stanley, I think. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Ah, man, as soon as I heard him say that, I was like, ooh, yeah, you sure I don't have any comic books? Let me show you how many I have. It's the first time I see a girl who reads comic books. I will admit I'm very new to them. I grew up drawing, but I drew to TV shows and such. I kind of started getting into comic books 2023, and I'm just trying to collect them all, like they're my Pokemon. Better read all. I will. If they're not issue ones, I'm not even gonna attempt to read it until I find the issue ones. All right, this is Babylon Crush. It's Time for Punishment, issue number 5. This is a weird cover. I don't like how this is rendered, honestly. But let's see. This is also black and white. It's kind of got the same rendering style as the last one. I don't know. I just think there's too much black lines. It's just a little weird for me. Alright, here's the next one. Issue number 20 of Superman and the Man of Steel. Funeral for a Friend. Part 3? What is that? /3? No, this is issue... What fucking issue is this? This says a 20, right? But then there's a 5 right here and a 3. What? I can't tell. I'm going to assume it's part 3 of some sort of long-standing series or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Check this out. It's all vibrant. In memoriam of Superman killed on the spot while defending the city. Alright, here we go. We got some newspaper prints. Okay, I like the color palettes. I mean, they use a lot of colors, but there are specific colors that are being used, and different people are wearing different colors, but the spots that you would want to be seen are bright, and the parts that you don't want to be seen are muted. And the human parts versus the superhero parts. The superhero parts are very vibrant. Versus the human aspects, in that specific book, there is little muted, not saturated parts, and that's the down-to-earth human stuff. Alright, also, here's another one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs to open. Chat. Let's start opening them. Let's see what's in here. Too many tape. Too much tape. Stop with all the tape. There has to be some sort of way to wrap this up without using millions of pounds of tape, please. That'd be so nice. Ow. I hit my phone. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's all the tape. Lots of reference for a comic book. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hell yes. Alright, here we go. This is backwards, I think? I don't know. This is issue 1 of DV8. This feels grimy, just texture-wise, and also looks grimy. Alright, so let's see what the inside. Grimy. The colors are cool, and there's like a color palette, which I like. I always like when there's a color palette per page. Then it just makes the page like much more cohesive. And it's like also the scene has like the same saturation level as you know, the scene has the same saturation level throughout the entirety of it. And then when it's another scene, then it's another saturation level. I like that. I have number 1 of the Protectors. The Protectors. Woo! Protectors. Let's see. All-Star Origin issue. Let's see what's in here. When is this from? 92. Okay. Alright, starts with something big opening shot, and this is going to be hard for me to flip through. Here we go. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of action, and the color palettes are cohesive, so this is a good sign. Cohesive per page. Good sign. Very good sign. I like it. So this is issue number 1. This goes here. Issue number 0? What? Image Comics? What the fuck? Shadowhawks? This looks very assy. There's so much ass here. This has to be some sort of prequel to something, but I'm not sure what. Issue number 0 of Shadowhawks. Issue number 0 is never usually the issue number 1 for me to start on. But I'm sure this is some sort of prequel. Yeah, Shadowhawk 0 by Rob Liefeld. Okay. Cool. Here you go. Oh man, the colors and the line art, I'm liking. I'm liking it. Look at it. You kind of, Blackhawk reminds me of like, he's kind of got like the Wolverine face thing, but like, it's got some armor. He looks like a beast. He's kind of cool. He's kind of cool looking. I'm just gonna put this in issue number 0 in the pile with the number 1s. If it's a prequel, then I should be fine reading it. Alright, this is issue number 38 of Solar, Man of the Atom, and my foot's asleep. Feet, get awake. It's time to be awake, feet. You're supposed to be awake. Alright. Here we go. Oh, this cover's already falling off. Oops. I didn't do anything to do that. Oh my goodness, the colors! The colors are so vibrant and saturated. This is so cool. If I had an issue number 1 of this, I'd be really interested in reading this. And is this oh, Mortal Kombat's coming out, y'all. It's 94. It's coming out in 94. Alright, what's this other one? Summer Fun Free Comic Book Day. This is from Ohio. It's showing me the address where this came from. Compliments of Dark Star Books. Okay. This is John Stanley's Summer Fun comic book. When did this come out? So I'm gonna assume this came out in 2010 because it says something's coming out in 2011. Alright. Look at that. So it's got the style of like a classic comic book. What? There's a connect the dots? Wait, where is that? Whoa! Look! There's a connect the dots in the middle of the comic book. Dude, that's so cool. I like connect the dots. So, it's kind of got me, this gives me like a 50s vibe. And especially with how colorful the backgrounds are and like how specific the colors are used. This kind of reminds me of early Fantastic Four comic books issues. Alright. Free Comic Book Day. Is what it sounds like a day where local comic shops. I'm about to lose that. Comic shops collab with publishers to release books for free, often inconsequential introductory stories to promote ongoing runs. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Alright. So, I'm gonna put this in issue 1. I'll have to do that, connect the dots. Oh, here's another Free Comic Book Day book. It's called The Best of Dork Storm. Okay. So, this is such a weird art style. I'm not liking it. I don't like the art style. It seems like it'd be different art styles. Is this a collection of books? So a collection of books with different art styles. But it's all in black and white. So I'll put it over here too, in the issue number 1 pile. Eternal Warrior, issue number 20. Check this out. This guy is being denied. Oh no, not denial. That's the worst thing ever. Let's see what the colors are like inside. Alright, I'm liking the colors, although it seems like the colors are... I mean, they kind of have, like, a color palette that adheres to it, but, like, then, like, other colors are added to the color palettes, like, later on in the panel on the same page, so it's like, I'm not exactly sure if it looks good or not, but some, color-wise, the line art looks alright. It looks alright. There's a lot of action going on. There's a lot of onomatopoeia. Put all those in one pile. Are you talking about the free comic book days? I'll put them all in one pile then. Put them over here. And this is going in its own pile. It got 11. Issue number 11 of Eternal Warrior. How long has he been a warrior for? Maybe for eternity. Alright, this is from 1992. Okay, interesting. Colored. Okay, I like how when it's a flashback, it's just monochrome. But it's using, like, the blue as the shadows, and I like that a lot. Okay, cool. And then now we're in present day. And there's... Okay, I like in some of the color cohesiveness in some of the pages. And then some of the other pages, like this one, is not so cohesive. But it's... Well, this one is, yes, it is cohesive. It's following a color palette. So yeah, I do like this one. This issue follows a color palette, like one single color palette per page, better than issue number 20 of the same series does, which is interesting. Alright, now we have issue number 26 of Archer and Headstrong. Woohoo! Oh, Rick Grimes says, I'm subbing now. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get more streams like this. Also, them daily movie reviews. And also hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's one virtual boob poke. I asked I asked the YouTube guys, and they said, yes, it's one virtual boob poke. Because that's what they said. Alright, color palette. This seems to be, it's more creative with the color palette, and because, like, some things that wouldn't be that color are not that color. Is this fucking this is 2 different books! What the fuck? This is issue number 26 of the Eternal Warrior. And also this. What the hell? I gotta make sure the other ones wouldn't like that. Armstrong, learn to read. What did I say? Armstrong? Archer and Armstrong. So we have Archer and Armstrong and Eternal Warrior all in one book. This is so weird. Well, their color palettes in both look pretty good. Alright, cool. Hello, NVIDIA, how you doing? I just subbed, you're welcome. Thank you! Thank you. I like your video review of The Boys. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. More of The Boys reviews coming out soon. Alright, this is... I can't tell with the goddamn... kerning? Not... Yeah, it is the kerning I'm specifically having an issue with. I said Headstrong? Oops. What is this? Can anyone read this title? What does this say? What does this say? I can't tell. What? That's an E? What? Let's see if it's typed, like, at all. Nope, I guess not. This is a weird, interesting art style. It kind of looks shiny. Well, this is looking weird. Okay, the art in here looks pretty friggin' dope. This is looking sweet. Wow. This is like if like a really cool anime was a comic book. This is issue number 4 though. Hi, I'm from South Korea. Hello. Hello from South Korea. Oh, god damn it. My alarm. My alarm went off. I have an alarm for when it's 8 p.m. every day here. Is that a collection of cactus? Yes, it is, and I have 20... Sorry, I have 43 of them. Alright, here's issue number 1 of Deepest Dimension. It says, The Ring of Truth and a toy for Juliet. Look at that. It's there's a pretty lady on the cover. And it's in black and white. Interesting. But I do like the art style in this a little bit more. Although, what the fuck happened to the art style halfway through? It's like one art style right here, and then the art style changes, and I'm like, well, I have to take back what I said about the art style. I'm not a huge fan of the second half of the book's art style, but into the pile of issue number 1 it goes. And now we have Justice League of America issue number 8, or I guess JLH. It looks like they're looking through a keyhole. That's pretty cool. That's a cool cover. Alright, let's see how this is. Oh, beautiful color palette. Ooh, beautiful. Nice cohesive color palette. The way that comics should be before it was overtaken by women in SJWs, and it doesn't look like this anymore. This is what peak comic book eras look like, or at least we're coming across it. This is 97. 97. I'm pretending to like drawings? No, I'm actually liking the drawings. You're pretending to like life because you're projecting your pretending of liking drawings onto me. So I like drawings. I've been drawing ever since I was since I was a youngling. Ever since I was a younging, like probably 1 or 2, like literally when I was 1 years old, I started to draw. Like, as soon as I could pick up a pen, I started to draw. So this is a lifelong passion. Okay? I don't like being questioned about it. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, wait, what is it? Curious Comics is lol. Alright, here we go. I got this last mystery comic books pack, and then I have these two to go over. I have the DC Comics pick and also the Marvel comic book picks. Oh, I'm holding that backwards or upside down. I don't know words. You only pretend to do drawing streams. Yeah, I only pretend to do watercolor that you get to see me draw live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm only pretending to do that. I like what you did there. Ooh. Let's open this. Ooh, tasty! Oh my goodness! Look what I found. This is going out of order. But I found Namor the Submariner! The submarine! The Submariner. When you do drawing streams, the drawing is a paid actor! That's funny. Oh, this is cool. Alan Legion, One Planet at a Time. I really like the cover of this. And also, book 1 of 3. Hell yeah, I could put this in my collection of number 1s. Let's open this book and see what it looks like. I hope it's as colorful as this page is. Hey, Mint, John Edgar says, I, for one, like your art. Gotta go. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, John Edgar. And I'm glad you like my art. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. Alright, here we go. Let's see. This is space. Let's do a cursory look. Vibrant. I like the line art here. And I like the colors used. Nice. I'm excited to read this book. Is she actually autistic, though? Yes. I was diagnosed when I was 16. I am actually autistic. Alright, here we go. The Edge of Chaos. Original issue. Origin issue. Issue number 1. She's the female Bob Ross of Jollies. Oh, thank you, David Wangs. That's very sweet. Also, this is issue number 1, so this will be in my issue number 1 piles. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, this has definitely got a, whoa, there's some naked titty in here. Whoa, I can't show that on YouTube. There's some titties in here. They're drawn titties, though. So, when does this come out? When is this? This kind of reminds me of, like, old comic book style. This is from 83. Okay. This is the Edge of Chaos Origin issue, and I'm going to put this in my number 1 comic, issue number 1 comic pile. If I could put this back in the sleeve. Let's fake react to comics while baiting views with my chest. How is my reactions fake? My reaction to seeing this comic... Oh. Are you saying that you would react in... I don't know what you mean by that. Comics are the best. Yes, I agree. Comics are pretty cool. Alright, we got Supreme Power Nighthawk. Limited series, 4 of 6. And there are some explicit content here. Explicit! Let's see what's inside. Okay. Let's do a cursory glance. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a lot of gore here. It's pretty gory, pretty intense, pretty violent, and the colors reflect that. So this is intriguing. Alright, here we go. I'll put this in here. Max. This is Superpower Hyperion. Hyperion. I don't know how to pronounce things. Issue 1 of 5. So I can keep this in the issue number 1 pile. Hell yeah! Alright, here we go. Let's see what the colors look like inside. Choom. Whoa! That's a really cool first page. NVIDIA says I should probably get some boxes to mail them comics to you, huh? That's probably the best choice. I mean, if they're in boxes, they're less likely to get damaged by the post people who are handling it. Okay, I like the colors. They're nice, cohesive. Oh, wow. The colors here are really strong. So, the colors here of Supreme Power Hyperion, very, 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 very strong. NVIDIA says Hyperion is Marvel's Superman, or one of them. Oh, that's cool. What's Max? Max Comics? Interesting. That was number 1. Now I got an issue number 15 of Supreme Power. There's some explicit content in this. Let's see what the colors look like. Let's see what the colors are like. Cursory glance. Let's go. There's some topless men. Okay, the colors are pretty gritty, but they do adhere to a color palette per page and per scene, which I like. Ooh, there's a nice sexy lady here. Oh, her nipples are exposed, but she's like a sexy nymph lady. I don't know, she's got some cool orange fins. You know, I'm happy I got this. This looks cool. Alright. So the colors are pretty much very gritty throughout the entirety of the book, except for, we're like looking at a naked lady underwater. But she's a blue naked lady with like fins on her hands and legs. Pretty interesting. Alright, here we go. Max is a gritty, realistic Marvel imprint / line. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, NVIDIA. Now we have the Supreme Power! Issue number 14! Here we go. Let's see what this is. Let's see what the colors are like here. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Here we go. Okay, pretty gritty color palette still. Do I see any immediate blood and violence? Just so many goddamn ads in the middle of the book. Holy shit, how many goddamn ads do you need in the middle of the book? There's like an ad on every page flip, and then like a middle section of the... So many fucking ads, dude. How many ads do you need? Whatever, I guess. Whatever makes the money. Okay, cool color palette. I don't need your goddamn PlayStation ads in the middle of my comic book. Okay. But yeah, colors are pretty gritty, but overall there's like a consistent color palettes, which is nice. Between each page and within the scene there's a color palette, which is cool. We got Supreme Power! Issue number 1! Hell yeah. It's got a guy, like a little boy wrapped in the American flag. Cool. Alright, let's see what the colors are like in here. Let's do a cursory glance. Okay, this is already looking pretty gory. Although I do like the colors here a lot. This is his origin story, it seems like to me. Oh, this is fucking not Star Trek, this is Superman. Whoa, what the fuck? I opened up this page and it looks beautiful! Wow, okay. This is issue number 1. I'm in. Alright, NVIDIA says Supreme Power is for the Squadron Supreme, Marvel's Justice League. Oh, cool. Exciting. Thank you for all this knowledge. Alright, we got 4 Floors of Fear in Alan Moore's Tomorrow Stories. Gray Shirt by Rick what? Is it Alan Moore or fucking Rick Vetch? Oh, no, sorry, there's a bunch of collections, it seems. It's in issue number 2. Oh, we're about to find out. I should do Jim Stream? I agree. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. The art style looks pretty alright. The pretty consistent color palettes within a scene, within a page, which I like. Cool colors, weird art style, but overall it's pretty intriguing. A lot of ads. Ooh. I think the art style kind of flips in the middle of the book. Just slightly. Alright, that's issue number 2, that goes in here. Now I got The Fly! And I've reviewed the movie The Fly. This one particularly feels really grimy. I don't want to touch this. But I'm going to open it. Anyway, because that's what I've been doing. Ugh. Grime. Ugh. Alright, but... cool art style. Consistent color palettes between the page. Nice. Nice simple art style compared to the other ones. Not too line focused and detailed. Ugh, I don't want to touch this fucking sleeve again. At least it's in issue number 2, but I have issue number 1 here! So I can put issue number 2 here. Here it is. What movie haven't I reviewed? A lot of them. There's a lot. Do you know how many movies there are in, like, existence? The ones that haven't been, burnt and totally destroyed? There's, like, 500,000 movies. There's a ton of them. We got The Fly, issue number 1 here. And this one is feeling grimy, but not as grimy as the last one. Alright, so I like the art style here. Ooh, I like the colors. Nice, vibrant colors. Big fan. Here we go. I'm liking it! NVIDIA just says, Mint, just review all movies ever. No big deal. Of course. Also, if you would like any of your messages to be priority read above all, above the rest, if you'd like your messages to be priority read, become a member today, and I'll read your messages. Is there a fucking way to open this? Here we go. What the fuck? Here we go. This is put in upside down. There's 2 comic books? I got 2 of the same comic book? Whoa! Okay. I'm gonna get on my knees for this one. I got Namor! The Submariner! The Submariner! No, the Submariner, obviously is what it's called. I'm just doing a dunk on Eric July. He calls it the Submariner, like it's a submarine. Alright, interesting colors. Well, the colors are alright, though there's a lot of lines. There's a lot of lines. It's looking alright. I don't want to touch this anymore. It's way too grimy. Why is issue number 14 fucking so grimy, okay? And I got 2 copies of it. And Nvidia says, careful, you're going to teach yourself to say it wrong at some point. I have to keep pronouncing it correctly every day now. It's the Submariner. I feel like when I first even read it, I was like, oh, it's the Submariner. I was never like, oh, it's the Submariner. Where do you get Submariner from? I think it's also how you pronounce the Seattle Mariners. It's spelled pretty much the same, Mariner, and so yeah, the Seattle Mariners, the baseball team. I used to live in Seattle, so I think that's where I wanted to pronounce that word. All right. Oh, jeez. I got 2 more. I'm gonna go with the DC first. Let's see what's in DC. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's open it up. Let's open it real good. 2 minutes tape. I'll just rip it. Easy. Now there's 20 comics in here. This is Green Lantern issue number 159. This is April 2003. Who the fuck drew this? Okay. What does it say? Winnick, Eagles, Sam, and Ramos. Okay. Okay, I like the colors of this. Obviously, it's more green than the other colors because it's a fucking Green Lantern book. But I like it. I like the interiors. I like the colors. They look pretty good. This is issue number 59. It's not an issue number 1. Here is a number 7 of Batman Shadow of the Bats, The Misfits by Alan Grant and Tim Sale. This is what it looks like. Look at that. Alright, and then flip, 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 flip. Okay. So, it's very gritty is how I would describe the colors, but there is some color, and I do like how the colors adhere to the same color palette per page. Nice, professional comic book. Okay, that's a number 7. This is a number 6. Wait, do I have the entire run in here? No, I don't have the entire run. Okay. Now I have Batman Shadow of the Bats, The Ugly American. Alan Grant, Dan Jurgens, and Dick Giordano. Cool. This is what the cover looks like. That's a pretty cool, sick-ass cover. Alright. Cool. I like the line art. Especially in this page. Ooh, that's like something that's ominous is happening in that panel. Something serious. It seems like there's a decent amount of action. I only saw like one thing of blood. Some fighting. But the color, honestly, the color palette is, it's adhesive on like one page, but overall, like page to page next to each other, it's kind of like 2 different colors. Let's see what this is. This is Shadow of the Bat, the Black Spider, by Alan Grant and Norm Breyfogle, issue number 5. And this is what it looks like. Alright, let's, ooh, this is kind of vibrant. This is not what I was expecting from a Batman comic. This is surprisingly saturated, but also the color palette seems to be all over the place per page. Which is interesting, but there is a lot of action in this one. So there's that one. Let's see what this one is. What is this? Doomsday Clock. Number 1 of 12. The end is here! Okay, cool. Let's see what this is. Alright, I like the art of this already. What's this from? 2017? Interesting. Okay, the color's cool. It's very gritty. It's drawn in a gritty style. I assume a lot of bad things are going to happen in this comic book, but overall it looks pretty good. I like the art style of it. NVIDIA says Doomsday Clock is a Watchmen slash DC crossover. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was something with the fucking Watchmen because A, you have this like motif in the back. It's like, okay, so it's the end of Superman or something. Also, it's the same font as the Watchmen. So there's that, and I'm gonna put that into my number ones. Also, Robot Fighter. I didn't see another one of you, so you're gonna get back into issue number 4. Gets back into just with the other books. This is issue 529 of the Adventures of Superman. This is the Trial of Superman. NVIDIA says I'm gonna send you stuff that leads into Doomsday Clock. Ooh, I'm excited. Heck yeah, thank you, NVIDIA. I really appreciate all those comic books. Here we go. Whoa, I like the colors of this one already, and there's a sexy orc lady right here. Alright, here we go. Very saturated, but also when it's not saturated, it looks pretty gritty. Like, the enemy is very gritty. I like the colors. The colors are very, not so much focused on what reality looks like, but more so just focused on the artistic of it, which is nice. Alright, here we go. We got Reign of the Superman. Superman, the Man of Steel, issue number 24. Here's what it looks like. It looks pretty sweet. He's got some electric powers or something on the front. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Oh no! Superman's got by this guy! Oh no! Okay, there's also... It's pretty cool. What is going on with this chick here? Whoa, look at that. It's the Supergirl. She's got them legs, dude. I like the color palette of this. It's pretty promising. The color palette. I just really like the colors used in this book. And the art style is cool. What the fuck is happening with this? Is this the Blob? Look at that guy. He's just getting bigger and bigger until he's like massive. And this caught my attention. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Hammer Slammer! No, this is not the Blob. But he can get really big. And then he's as big in this comic as the average American woman is. So, Reign of the Superman. There we go. Now we got issue number 4 of... We now return to Superboy, the animated series. Issue number 4. And this is what it looks like. That looks pretty cool. Wow. This is looking styling. What is this from? 94? Okay. Interesting. I like the shots used. Color palettes... Not the most cohesive on the page, but it's whatever. Oh, here we go. Here's something that was very cohesive. I'm not sure what's happening here, but there's a lot of action in this one. That's cool. This one would be interesting to read. What the fuck? And now, I just got... Okay, first of all, I just got... In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell created the telephone. In 1879, Thomas Edison stole a bunch of inventions from Tesla. Nope, actually saying he created the light bulb. Oh man. It's just some advertisement for this shit. I just wanted to say the steal the light bulb line. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, DC number 14. This is Azrael. Look at that. That's a pretty sick-ass cool guy. Let's see what the inside looks like. Okay. There seems to be a lot of lines, and it looks rough. The line art looks a little rough, and a little bit muddy. But the colors are pretty vibrant, although it doesn't seem... Well, there does seem to be a cohesive color palette on some of the pages, but on the other pages there aren't so much. There's some cool mech guys and a bunch of explosions and some hot chicks in this one. So that's cool. I'm excited to read this. This is issue number 14. Alright. This is Blue Devil. issue number 26. See here first, the green gargoyle. The gargoyle is green! NVIDIA says Azrael says is a Jesus fanatic Batman with a sword. Oh, that's cool. Those look pretty sweet. The Blue Devil, but there's a green gargoyle. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's... Whoa, what the fuck? Why is there a word... Why did I see the words cocaine here? Cocaine? And then there's the TC fucking emblem underneath it. What is this for? Warm, whimsical, and not what you expect. A special 8-issue series about the troubles and triumphs that make us all heroes. Angel love is warm. I'm Halo and I'm your guardian angel. Whimsical, cocaine, and not what you expect. What the fuck is this weird fucking panel here? What's going on here? I don't know what's... I don't know. I just opened it up and that was the first thing I saw. But here's that gargoyle. Alright, let's okay, I like the amount of line depth that there is, and the muted colors, except for when it's like saturated colors, is pretty cool. I like it. And it seems like there's a hefty amount of drama and, action. There's a hefty amount of action and some cool monsters in this book, so this is cool. Alright, let's see. Justice League of America, issue number 79. Look at that. He's got, like, a... Superman in the guy's eye. That's a really cool drawing on the front. I like it. Alright. See what the colors are like. Alright, cool art style, I guess. Weird creatures. I like the colors. They're cohesive to a page. And also into a scene. Whoa, some cool art. I'm liking it. Weird. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at how that freaking Wonder Woman is rendered. She's got a thigh gap. And she's got them titties! Wow! Alright. Well, I do like the colors of this page and how it's drawn. Within the pages, the colors are pretty done well. So there's that. Alright, we got DC number 6 of 6 of Joe Kubert's Sergeant Rock, The Prophecy. I need to get on my knees again. Ooh. Here's The Rock, The Prophecy. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting art style. It kind of reminds me of a Wolverine in the first issue. I mean, not the first issue of Wolverine. That's, he appears in The Incredible Hulk first, but, like, the first issue with, the one that I have. Fucking, which one do I have? Who drew it? I don't know. I'm blanking on the name, but I do know who drew it. This kind of looks like their art style. Cool colors, very muted. It definitely feels like a war movie. And I do like how everything is pretty muted except for like the explosions and the gunfire and stuff. Pretty cool. Alright, here's that. I got a few more books from the DC pile. Justice League of America number 6. What, that's some sort of fucking fast food restaurant or something? They're working the fast food? Interesting. And they're feeding a bunch of monsters. Okay. Looks like the colors are pretty vibrant, and I like the colors a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's the chick! She's got the boob window! Boob window! Boob window! I like seeing it, boobs. Isn't that Power Girl? Is it Power Girl in here? Is that the chick with boob window? Alright, well this, I like the cohesive color palette within each scene, and also within each page, which is cool. So, here's that. Issue number 6. And now we have Joe Kubert, Sergeant Rock, The Prophecy, number 4 of 6. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Alright, this is still pretty gritty. And same art style as the last one I just looked over, which is pretty cool. And this seems to have a good amount of action. I don't see any gore, which is pretty cool. Alright, here we go. JLA, Justice League of America, issue number 8. And whoa, what is this chick? She's got them. She got a boobs. She's got them boobs. Wow, I like boobs. Alright. Alright, cool color palette. I like how there's a lot of blues and then some pink backgrounds. And then some red background. But I do like how the background stays the red within each scene. Or purple or whatever. It stays the same color within each scene. Looks like a girl Black Adam. Yeah. It does look like... This does look like a girl Black Adam, you know? It's classified. Shh, you're not supposed to know that. Alright. Commandy at heart. And... Issue number 1. Cool. Nvidia says Thunderbolt on costume means she's from the Captain Marvel family. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Alright, here's what I got. I like the color of this. It's looking pretty sweet. Alright, color palette's pretty gritty. Although it does seem to follow a color palette. Whoa! Look at that ass! Whoa, there's a chick on here. There's hot chicks, there's guns, there's cool explosions, there's colors, and the colors really do match the tone. I like it. It's cool. Woo! Alright. Superman number 33, The Man of Steel. This is what it looks like. Alright. It's got this fucking same advertisement on the back as earlier. Okay. I like how, first of all, I really like how this is rendered. Sorry, I like how this is rendered. That looks pretty cool. Alright, and I do like the line art. How it's inked. The colors are very vibrant. The action poses are very dynamic. And overall, it just seems like a very fun book. Issue number 33 of Superman, The Man of Steel. Alright, I got 3 more books within the DC pile. And then I'm going to move on to the different Marvel comic books. Let's see, this is Arak. I'm pretty sure it's called that. Arak. This is Son of Thunder, a tree from some dark hell. This is issue number 4. Check that out. Issue number 4. And interesting art, line work. Interesting color choices. Honestly, the line works looks a little messy. The colors are weird. And it's just interesting. Maybe it wasn't printed this faded, but it looks pretty faded, the colors. But I do like the amount of action in this one. Seems to be a lot of action towards the back end of this book. So there's that one. 2 more. I got Nightwing, and it's sad because this is the cover. It's ripped. Makes me sad. But this is Nightwing number 11. Has Dixon, McDaniel, and Story. Check Nightwing. And this is advertising for Batman and Robin on the back. That's cool. Let's see how this compares. Please don't bend the goddamn comic books pages. I have to unbend it. Fucking goddamn it. Whoever owned this before did not take care of it. But I really like already the amount of color to black to... Yeah, the amount of color to, like, black line art is looking really cool. It's, honestly, this looks really cool art style. I like how much black there is and how much color there is. There seems to be a lot of vibrant color in this book. And the color palettes are cohesive. Ooh, nice. Nice and beautiful. So this is an issue number 11. This will be right here. Alright, last one. Okay, Joe Kubert, Sergeant Rock, The Prophecy, issue number 5. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, this looks like more of the same. Alright, this is pretty cool. It looks like this is more of like what they're doing in their day-to-day. There seems to be an art style switch, which is pretty cool, like kind of a sketchy kind of style to do like backstories or like time jumps to the past to describe a story. Alright, but I do like the colors used. They're pretty muted, but they are very colorful when they are used. And it's pretty intriguing. So that's this one. One more pack, chat. One more pack. Here we go. Here's this pack. Let's see what's inside of this pack. Why won't this open, god damn it? Do 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 do. Open, god damn it! Open, god damn it! There we go. Nice. Whoo! I have a hefty amount of comic books. Let's see what this one. Marvel Action Hour Iron Man. The fucking cover is halfway off, which makes me sad. But this is issue number 5 of Iron Man. This is the origin of Iron Man in issue number 5. Alright, so here we go. Pretty cool art style. The colors are pretty cohesive. To each page, except for this one seems like there's a lot going on, but I do like the black borders. That's a cool style. And whenever there's a gradient, I'm such a sucker for gradients. Like right here, yummy gradients. So this looks pretty cool. This is Iron Man issue number 5. Here we go. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. Haunted. Number 68. This is what it is. Check that out. That's weird. What's happening here? I can't tell. Alright, well, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, color palettes. Let's go! I love it when a comic book has beautiful color palettes. Although, going more and more into the pages, I'm like, yeah, the color palettes or whatever, except for here. Got some cool green goo going on. Ooh. But, you know, overall, it's pretty cohesive. Also, I really like, in this one, the frickin' borders are black. That's a pretty cool detail. So, it looks like the colors are cool and the art style is cool in this one. So, this is Doctor Strange, issue 68. Sorcerer Supreme. This is Secret Invasion Avengers, the Initiative, issue number 16. This is what I got. Wait, what is this from, first of all? Xbox 360, that's like 2007. 2008, that was close. Alright. Wow, there's a bunch of, fucking action. And also the things in this book. Oh, that's cool. Wow, I really like the line depth and also the focal blur in the back. It just makes it so it's easier to tell who I'm supposed to be looking at, and this is just so rendered beautifully, and the colors are done really well too. I just think this looks great. This looks awesome. Wow. Wow, this is really cool. Alright, this is 16. This is issue 558. It's the final issue of the Fantastic Four. What? Okay, I guess I have the final issue of the Fantastic Four. Where the fuck's the dialogue? So, first of all, I like how this is rendered and I like how this is colored. I don't see goddamn text bubbles. Where the fuck's the text bubbles in this book? That's so weird. Oh, here's some. And then Spider-Man comes. Alright, well. I like the colors, I like the art style, and I like how Spider-Man just randomly shows up in the final issue of Fantastic Four. Alright, now we have issue number 3 of Captain America. Are you doing your part? Are you doing your part? Alright. Also, Got Milk. Do you remember those ads? The Got Milk ads? This one has one of those. What is this from? 2002. Wow, is that early? Okay. So I like the colors. The color's pretty cool. It's very dynamic poses. The lines pretty cool. The line art's pretty cool overall. It seems to be one single color palette throughout the rest of the comic, which I'm like, ooh, I love it. Ooh. All right, but this is issue number 3. Generation Hope. Generation Hope X. Generation X Hope. How am I supposed to read this? But this is number 2. Alright. Weird, gritty art style. There's a lot of line art. And very monstrous and gorish. And the colors are pretty gritty, but they do adhere to the same color palette, which is pretty cool. What is this? What a weird way to do onomatopoeia. Nvidia says Generation Hope. Oh, okay, that's how it's pronounced. This is such a weird way to do onomatopoeia. I guess it just means it's continuously sounding like that. There's some weird, like, Cronenberg-esque monsters in this one, but this one looks freaking sweet. Not gonna lie. Alright. Issue number 1 of Mark Hazard's Merc. Check that out, chat. Look at that. Nice. Wow. Alright, so this has definitely got the, like, old comic books feel style. I like it when the colors are vibrant, but I'm not a huge fan when the colors are just kind of muddy like this, and it's like, what the fuck's happening in the scene? You know? Just choose color palettes that make it easier for me to tell what's going on, man. But, yeah, this looks like whatever. This seems like a lot of lines. There's a whole lot of lines in this. And it doesn't seem like a color, what am I trying to say? It doesn't seem like each page has its own distinct, like, each single page has its own distinct color palette, although some of them do. Some of them don't. So there's that. This is issue number 1, so that's cool. Right. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, comic book. This is number 3. This is a part 3 of 3. Interesting. A comic book of Terminator. Oh, this is like the end scene. I remember that movie. I've actually reviewed Terminator. I've reviewed both Terminators, both 1 and 2. If you want to go check that out, it's you can just look up Min Sao Saw Terminator or Terminator 2. If you want to see my reviews on those movies. So pretty interesting art style. The colors are whatever, I guess. But that's a pretty cool not alliteration. Pretty cool onomatopoeia. There seems to be a good amount of onomatopoeia in this book, but the art style is whatever. And the colors just don't pop to me, but they just seem like there's a cohesive art style, so that's cool, I guess. Alright. Both Terminators. The only 2 that count. I have heard that. I've heard the Terminators get bad after the second one. Alright, then we have Alpha Flight. Number 6. Issue number 6. Snowblind. Alright, let's see what this is about. This is, like an old feel to it. This is from 2000? Okay. Alright, it's like an old comic book rendering style feel to it. But the colors don't seem to be everywhere. They seem to be cohesive to the page, although not to the scene. What's happening here? Half of this book, or at least a few pages of this book, takes place in nowhere. her power is she can make it so the comic books pages are just empty. That's freaking sweet. That's honestly great way to not have to draw things, I guess. Alright, that goes in here. And we got Excalibur versus X-Men. Issue number... Is there an issue number? Can I even see it? It's a special edition. I can't tell which issue number it is. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Now let's see. Alright, it looks like the color palette's pretty much everywhere. Although there's some sexy ladies, although more in the middle of the book that I get, the more cohesive the color palette gets. And lots of onomatopoeia, cool explosions, sexy ladies, and by the end the color palette is more cohesive in the back end of the book than it is the front end. I can't tell which freaking issue this is. It just says July, so this is a special edition. I'm just going to assume it's a one-shot. Alright, here we go. We got Hawkeye. Wait, this is Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye. Issue number 14. We got Hawkeye. And the Black Widow plus She-Hulk versus Titania. I get it? Tits. Alright. Oh man, it's kind of sad. This is a little bit ripped here. Whoa, it's already starting with the lady. She's kicking. She's showing off her kicking skills. The color palette seems to be pretty cohesive with Fifi's page, and I like how soft the pen strokes are, and it's nice and clean. This is looking pretty cool. Now we got Druid. Issue number 3. Whoa, this cover looks cool as fuck. I like the colors. Okay, this got like a really gritty line art style to it, but I do like the colors. They are very vibrant. They're very they're not necessarily over the place, but they're definitely not adhering to any sort of reality of what the colors are. It's just fun. And I like that. I really do like that. This looks pretty cool. This is an issue number 3. Dang it, I wish it was an issue number 1. But let's see what else that I got. I got Wild Thing issue number 3. That's pretty cool. Look at that. And she's got a little lady, the lady in her hands. Introducing Death Duty. Interesting. Alright, I like how this is the rendered, which is weird. Although it seems like the line art's, it's pretty gritty. The line art's a little weird to me, and the colors are kind of just all over the place. What the fuck is this? It's so weird. I don't know, it's just, this is weird. The faces are just really weird to me in this one. But alright. Oh, here we go. We got Icons 1 of 4 Chamber. This is issue number 1. Here it is. Issue number 1. That's a really cool cover. I like that. Okay. I like the line art style here, and I like the coloring here. A lot of vibrant, very specifically chosen colors to fit a color palette, and not straying much from that, which I like a lot. And overall, I do like the look of this visually, and this is issue number 1, so I'm gonna keep it over in this pile. Now I got Icons 2 of 4. Is this written by the same team? Yeah. This is number 2, Chamber. And let's see what this one looks like. Is this also as colorfully and line artly adhesive? Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty cool. Nice. Visually pleasing to look at, and the colors are pretty cool. Although, definitely not as strong as the first issue's colors, but it's alright. Hickman... wait, this is the authors. Infinity, part 2 of 6. And we have Captain America. He's looking really angry in this one. Okay. Wow, colors are all over the place, but I do like how this is rendered. When is this made? 2013? Okay. Weird. Alright, so I do like how much detail is in each freaking panel. Whew, look at that freaking Iron Man. This shit's so detailed. Oh, and the coloring is so well done too. Wow, this is very beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Now we got number 2 of Falcon. Look at that. It's a number 2 in a 4-issue limited series called Falcon. And it looks like he's being hung by his wings. Video says, sending you infinity and almost all of its tie-ins. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm excited to see the art for that. Alright, so this is very much like a kind of like a classic art style to it. But I do like the colors. Nice, thin lines, lots of action. Pretty cool. Are we doing the guy that kind of looks like Galactus, or is this... Oh, this is Galactus. It's like a Galactus robot? This is so weird. Anyway. I do like the color palette, the colors used, and how this is drawn, the interiors. Now we got the official handbook of the Marvel Universe from 1986, so I'm sure this is not the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, but this is issue number 14. So there's that. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's just like a go-to guide of how everyone looks. So it's got information on Vulture, like Warlock, Wasp, the Watchers, Werewolf, Whirlwind. I do like how they're all drawn. They're just like standing there. And there's like a whole bunch of information on each character, so that's this one. Alright, then we got it's OP7 or DP7. Issue number 8. I can't tell with that first letter if it's a D or an O, but I'm guessing it's a D. So there's that one. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to guess... Oh, the line art's whatever. There's a decent amount of action. There's too many goddamn colors per page. Just limit your fucking colors, okay? You don't need more than 5 colors per page. You don't need more than 5 colors per page, or else it's too goddamn confusing. Alright, so there's this one. Department 7. Okay, that's what it means. Thank you, NVIDIA. Alright, one last one. And then I'm finished with the haul that I have. Alright, so... Issue number 2 of a 4-issue limited series, The Terminatrix Objective Avengers. Issue number 2. Look at that. Look at that. Now let's see. There seems like a whole lot of fighting. Ooh, the color palette's very vibrant. A lot of action in this. A lot of dynamic poses. I like the line art in this. It doesn't look too messy. There's so much color. So much vibrant color. Ooh, sexy lady. Whoa, sexy lady. Yes. Sexy. Overall, this looks pretty. This is looking pretty tasty. And this 2-page spread is nice. I like it. This one looks pretty cool. This one looks pretty promising. It's a number 2. So let me show you all the comic books that I got that were not issues number 1s. Or here we go. I have so many of them. So this is my comic book haul that are not issue number 1s. Just so many of these. But here are all of the issue number 1s. And a couple issue number 2s if they're in the same run. And here we go. This is the stack. This is how thick. Well, better drink some water. Alright. That was all the comic books that I had to open up in the mystery pack, so that's what it is. If you like this, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to do that. Hit that like button for one virtual boob poke. I asked YouTube and they said that's what it is. That's what the like button's for. It's one virtual boob poke. NVIDIA says the Avengers Infinity War endgames were loosely based on the events of the Infinity comic. Oh, that's pretty neat. I'm excited to read it. More so Infinity War. Epic. Big epic. Hell yes. Alright. Those are all the comic books that I have to unlock. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Be sure to do that if you haven't already. If you want to see more streams like this, definitely hit that subscribe button and virtual boob poke button, aka the like button. Do it. I don't know where it's at on your guys' side, but it shows me how many likes there is right here. Hello, freaking truck. You came at the right time. You came when I was going to redirect everyone if they want to see me do any social media stuffs. If you want to see all the social media sites, you can go to autisticboobs.com. You also got my spicy sites are pinned at the top. You can also find my spicy sites at autisticboobs.com, the OF and the Fansly. That's where you'll be able to find it. autisticboobs.com. I will definitely go live again within the next couple of days, whatever. And I do hope, you know what I do hope? That hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Go to autisticboobs.com, and I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. Adios!